Hey y'all, it's your girl Ke-nijah Monae, and we are here at Ke-nijah Monae Talks. In this space, you are seen, valued, and celebrated. We will be talking to all types of artists and creatives, talking about healing through the lens of arts, honest conversation, and vulnerability. So go grab your tea, go grab that robe, and let's relax. Let's get cozy and make something beautiful together. Hey y'all, we have a special guest with us. We have Prince. Oh, let's give it up, give it up.
Thank you
I
for
love the
having me.
fit too, of course, of course, of course. Okay, wait, before we get into it, what inspired your fit today?
Dang, I just got off the road. What can I put together that'll make sense?
No, I really like it. It's really
Thank
it's really given like masculine, and it's really given like a statement too.
Thank you.
I
I
like it.
appreciate
You look
that.
like an artist.
Thank you.
You look like an artist. All right, so I have some icebreaker questions just to fill out what the vibe is, okay?
Ooh.
So using a season, how are you feeling? Like winter, spring, fall?
Right now,
Mhm.
using a season, how do I feel at this moment? Probably like fall. Chilling,
Okay.
cozy.
Okay. All right, what are you most grateful for?
Ooh, what am I most grateful for? Opportunity.
Okay. And my last question, if you can have an alter ego, what would it be?
If I could have an alter ego, what would it be? I don't know, it's difficult. I'm not sure that I would have one. I'm either the performer or the family man.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that. All right. Okay. So let's dive right in. I know you had a visual release. Prince. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Prince Requiem.
Yep. Prince of the Silent Requiem.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what inspired? I love the visual point of it and the artistry you used in it. What actually inspired that?
What inspired that? Okay, so
I think that was very creative.
yeah, I wanted to have a live concert experience, but make it funeral themed. So Requiem Mass is it's like a death mass or a funeral mass that choirs, orchestral kind of thing from way back in like Mozart's time, wherever the case is. But yeah, so I kind of channeled that, and I wanted to kind of do like the burial of me, or a version of me, or a burial of like a period of time, I guess, that I was, putting certain things to bed and then starting a new chapter.
Okay. So what was the things that you were putting down to pass, like that you were dying to versus this new chapter?
I think dying to all the negative experiences I've had over the past like 6-7 years.
Okay. So what made you feel like, okay, yeah, this is the perfect time to do this? Like, how did you know, like, okay, I got to do this now and not like a year from now?
I guess I didn't. Someone saw it for me, I guess. And Ari actually, Ari Moonchild, she saw it for me. She said, "Oh, I want to put a band behind Prince O before the end of the year." So I conceptualized the theme that I wanted to go with, and then she puts everything else like together on the back end, and then we just made it happen.
Okay, so they had the vision and you just went right with it. Okay, shout out to Ari. Okay, I have my next question. I know you do a lot of traveling and touring, which I definitely commend you. You've been like to Brooklyn. I know you've been to Florida. I know you even performed at some local shows here, like Summer Soul Fest.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
So, what has been your favorite place you've traveled to and performed?
My favorite place
And
to
why?
travel and perform. That's a good question. Virginia was fun. Yeah, Virginia was fun. Got a good response in Virginia. That was dope. I would say there. And Philly's a good time too.
I keep hearing Philly. Okay.
Philly's a good time too.
I know like Philly is like the heart of a lot of arts and stuff like that. It's very vibrant. Is that the vibe that you got when you were there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of culture and history there too. You know? So it's dope. It's definitely dope.
How do you determine like what city or state you want to travel to?
So a lot of a portion of my booking goes through More Bookings. Shout out to Scott Morris. So he lines me up based on, you know, my schedule and how often I can move around on top of, you know, me like getting bookings on my own. So whatever makes the most sense, especially new markets, if I've never been in that market, definitely try to go there, introduce myself, you know, touch the people.
Okay. So I know from my research and from my questions that you answered prior to this, I know you're a very self-sufficient artist, and I definitely want to give you your shout out because not only are you performing, my boy is producing, you are being booked, you are touring, like you're doing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, but you are also the face and the brand for yourself. So what motivates you to continually build your music career?
No one else is going to build it for me.
Y'all heard that? Yeah, I heard that. Yes.
I just understand the necessity of being useful. So I think my greatest skill is what I can do in the background for others, or how I can be an asset to the room. You get a lot further that way if you're looking to add value more than looking for what value can be bestowed on you. So I think that's my greatest asset, and that is what motivates me. So because I love the industry so much, like music creation is fun, but now it's more of like a job. So I fell in love with learning the business aspect of it. So everything from changing legislature to AI, the infrastructure of streaming and how things are sold, like I study all these things heavily. So I think that's what keeps me going, because it's so changing. So it's like a brand new episode of my favorite show.
Oh, I like that. I like that analogy. A brand new episode of my favorite show. So what would you say that, like, what do you want people to take away after diving into your artistry? Like, what is your truth? I know you mentioned offline that, you know, that you don't want a sympathy story. You don't want to be pitied for. You want people to just accept you for who you are, but also respect the value that you bring as a person. So what would you say your truth is?
My truth is would be probably that I'm chasing something that only I can see. Some people may see glimpses of it, but they'll never see it how I see it, because I'm building it from nothing.
Okay.
And I have to finish what I started. I've come too far to, you know, it's way past a hobby for me.
Oh, okay.
So I have to take it serious. It is a business.
Yeah.
And it's not just because it's the cool thing to say. It's hours not sleeping. It's learning all the components of all the people that I need around me and what their job is supposed to be, if they're supposed to be working for me. So if I have management, or whatever the case is, if they're supposed to be working for their 15-20%, I need to understand what their job is. So effectively, I need to know how to do it if I have to employ somebody else to do it for me. Right. So it's that kind of thing. So
sounds like a team. Like everybody got their own part, but it's just like you got to make sure you know how to play your part.
But you also have to know what everybody's doing, what all the parts are doing, all the players are doing.
Know the play, yeah.
You got to know the pieces on the board. So my truth is that I'm steadfast in my pursuit, and I'm diligent.
Yeah.
And I'm a goofball, but behind closed doors, I'm violently diligent in my pursuit.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. So, who has guided you to get here? Because, like, I can tell that you're very firm and, like, this is, like you said, it's not a hobby, it's a business. And you're very adamant about, knowing who's on your team and what's expected. And I like that you take so much pride and confidence in that. Who has helped? Who has helped guide you to get here? Because I know having a team in itself is not easy, but like how you said, like I'm the brand, I'm an asset. I have to continue to be of value to others.
So who's guided me? What guides most people in this industry is the mistakes and the bad stuff that happens, all the BS that happens to you. People who've actually guided me out and helped me get to or add to my pursuit would be people like Melissa B. She's a Billboard Grammy nominated songwriter and singer. I would say my little brother Brandon. He showed me what Pro Tools was. Showed me what FL Studio was. Like when we were kids, we grew up together, played football together, and made music. And I would say, as far as Rochester, Jimmy Highsmith Jr. Has helped me immensely here. People like Scott Morris, who helped me get booked and plugs me in and gets me in the right rooms. But all that doesn't happen if I don't take myself seriously and don't see the value in the individuals I named myself. Yeah. Because they took it as a business. Yeah. They took it seriously. You know what I mean? These people, have their resumes and their accolades. And if I want to get to a point where I get a glimpse of, what they've been able to accomplish for themselves, then, I'd be more than, grateful for that. Yeah. So I am thankful for those people.
I really admire the fact that you know your value and you're very centered around that, because it's really easy to compare. It's really easy to get discouraged in the industry, and especially too, like as a man, like I really respect that like I'm an asset and I carry value anywhere and everywhere I go. So is there like a skill that, it doesn't have to be like music related, but just personally, is there a skill that you would like to master that you haven't mastered yet or learn about?
Guitar. Jesus Christ.
I thought you play guitar though.
I do a little bit. I've been teaching myself, but yeah, I'm trying to get like nice.
Okay.
You know who's nice at guitar from your city? Fucking Kels.
I love Kels. Shout out to Kels.
Nice. There's so many nice guitarists.
Yes.
Kels is nice. Ryan Johnson is nice. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah. Like, yeah. Greg, I believe his name is.
I'm not familiar with that person, but I could check them out.
So yeah, there's a lot of people that's like really dope. So yeah, guitar I would think would be it for sure. Okay. Definitely guitar.
Any other like instrument or any other like skill in general?
Yeah, I would say photography and videography.
Okay.
I do it doing so much content and stuff like that. So to get to a point where it's like I'm like pretty dope at that would be cool too. Okay.
Now, if you weren't doing anything related to music, what would you be doing? What would you like to do?
What would I be doing? I played sports in high school, college. So football, high school, college, and a little semi-pro before moving to Rochester. So something probably in that vein, coaching. Okay. I have a minor in coaching. So.
Okay. Would you ever be interested in pursuing like mentorship for those who want to grow in the music industry or learning the business to music in itself?
Yeah, learning the business more so. Okay. People can learn how to get creative. Whether they're creative or not really doesn't matter. Whether they're talented or not doesn't matter. Yeah. But if you want to be successful, there are things that do matter that have nothing to do with talent. If you want to protect yourself, there are things that do matter. Okay. And I think not enough of that is spoken about. At least not on the ground level. People practice putting out songs or dropping songs, but they don't practice the actual proper release and registration, right? So, for instance, if I were to do something like that, I would say, okay, well, let's do this release. Let's get these things set up, but let's do all this admin stuff on the back end, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So it would be that.
So what would you say, like, out of everything you know about the business side of music, what would be like a key point takeaway that everyone should know, like something basic or general when it comes to either like releasing music or just protecting their craft in itself?
I would say understand the different types of contracts and agreements, whether it's a beat lease agreement, whether it's an exclusive rights agreement, or whether it's the distribution agreement. I would say learn the different types of agreements and what they do and how they're supposed to operate.
Okay. You're educating me. Look, I'm gonna have to do my research because I'm like, okay. So why do you think? I mean, I can only speak for Rochester, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you have more knowledge with the business side of things. Why do you think that might be a missing key point? You know, whereas most people are just more hyper focused on releasing, but maybe not be as interested of learning the business, or I would say as interested. It's just not emphasized.
It's not emphasized well?
Yeah.
I think it's more so that it's not fun. It's like a desk job. You have to go you got to go to genius.com, create an account, and if your lyrics aren't, you have to type out your lyrics. So it could pop up on Genius, you can get your Genius cards. Then you got to do the same thing for if you upload your lyrics to the streaming services, you got to do the same thing, but the streaming services have it formatted a certain way. So you have to capitalize the first letter of each line and nothing else. And then there's no breaks. There's certain formatting things, right? You have to do. Then you have to obviously, BMI your ASCAP. But then there's the MLC. Then there's the
what's the MLC?
The MLC. That's another registration site to collect royalties.
Make sure y'all take notes.
There's MLC. There's the Sound Exchange. If you don't have like your own publisher account, you can use Song Trust, which is another one that collects your publishing royalties. A lot of people think it stops at whatever DistroKid or CD Baby gives them. It doesn't.
Okay.
That only collects a portion.
Got it. Oh,
right.
Okay.
And then based on the type of agreement you have with the beat you purchased, you can't use or register things all the way. Like you can't say you have the rights to use this beat exclusively if it's only a lease, right? So it's things of that nature.
Okay. I'm learning a lot from this, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I did not know about this. Like, do people normally have a team that does this, or like?
When you get to that point, yeah, but we have a hard time transitioning from seeing people sing on the corners, 50s, 60s, 70s. Then somebody in a drop top Cadillac comes along with a card saying, "Hey, I can get you on the radio, I can manage you,"
right?
And then they become the Temptations,
right?
Or you can go to enough showcases or something, and then Diddy's gonna walk in and then offer you a contract, or Tommy Mottola, or whoever the case is, whatever, right? We don't live in that era anymore.
No,
we live in the era where the A&Rs go to TikTok first. I was like, all right, what's trending that we don't know about? That somebody got, this kid in Wichita's trending by themselves. It got 1 million views. I can't stop hearing this song and this. Okay, he has to get him in for a meeting. Yeah. Right? So now in today's day and age, to protect yourself and work your way into the system, if you want to call it that, you have to know how all these things work so you can protect yourself. Yeah.
It seemed like people aren't even interested in being signed to a record deal, a record label no more.
Because one, the jig is up with record labels. Everybody knows they're basically going to data and tech. It's about analytics. I mean, they tried to give us an AI artist. You know what I mean?
That's a thing now,
the uproar said, all right, let's cancel it. And then they gave it a contract too. So, and I'm not an AI basher. I think it should be used sparingly. And like, there were things that were happening with AI that AI was a part of in music creation. Is just, it was back end stuff. Like, if you're using Ozone as a plugin for like mastering, right? But you can run a thing and it can match. Like, you say, oh, I want my song to sound like Katy Perry's da-da-da because my song is in that style. You can run Katy Perry's thing and then it'll kind of fix and tweak your master of your song to fit that, right? That's a form of AI.
Yeah.
Cool, harmless. But it didn't write the song for me. It didn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, it's not glorified. It's a lot of, well, I might as well be at work. It's not as fun as having the blunts, the bottles, the girls in the studio, the cameras. It's not
the glory that comes with it. Yeah.
It's it's the stuff that people don't see.
Yeah.
That's most important.
Yeah. I mean, even hearing you talk, I'm like, now I have more respect of the artistry with music. I know, like, I'm not a songwriter or anything like that, but just even like the creation of music and everything that goes with it. If you think about it, every art form in itself is a business if you actually make it a business.
That's a fact.
Like how you said, it's not a hobby no more, it's a business. Like, this is what I do. So I definitely respect all the knowledge that you have, and I can definitely see how you are an asset, because most people I know don't know that. And I'm sure a majority of people in Rochester, if they're not in tune into those networks, don't know that either. So I definitely applaud you for that.
I appreciate that.
Yes. I have one last question before we get into our game.
Cool.
So I know you mentioned that you get people come to you for consulting and advice about like music or even like the politics of things. What is a piece of knowledge that you see that you're sharing a lot, or a common theme that you see with these people who are reaching out to you?
Okay. Usually, well, as far as Rochester is concerned, it's usually like the politics here that people come to me with. Oh, I see why you stopped doing shows here. Oh, I expected such and such to do such and such because such and such happened. Right? And I think it's navigating that, right? It's tough when you have a lot of talent, a lot of creativity coming from a whole bunch of people who came up in a city together. So a lot of people went to church together, or they worked together, or their cousin is somebody's baby daddy or baby mama or something. You know what I mean? It's really close. So now when it gets time to do anything where it's like, okay, it's a showcase or this, that, and third, it becomes competition bred, and it's not healthy.
Yes.
I'm all for competition because I believe iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but
especially in rap and hip hop, like, you do want to be the best, but it doesn't mean undermining others. You know what I mean, to do that.
That's a common theme I've seen too growing up in Rochester. It's kind of like, I could definitely relate to that. It's like you said, competition is good, but can we also give credit where credit is due? You know, and be supportive, while also like, okay, maybe I need to work on this, not to be like them, but to just be better for myself.
Right. One thing that stuck with me, I don't know if you remember the movie Ray.
The Ray Charles movie? Yeah.
So there was a scene where Ray is on stage and he's trying to do his song, and the crowd is just going crazy, just going wild, wild. For whatever reason, he just wouldn't shut up. Somebody that wasn't a part of his team or whatever cut all the lights, went silent. So after Ray was done, he found his way to this guy and he was like, wait, what happened? How'd you get him to stop? Like, cut the lights. He was like, why'd you do that for? I said, because it needed to be done. And that was powerful to me, because a lot of people don't take the initiative to step back when it's someone else's turn to be Michael Jackson.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So
you on to something right there.
That's something I do very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm told I come off as intimidating or whatever because of how I carry myself, or how serious I take myself, my artistry, whatever the case is.
Isn't that, and don't you find that crazy to be a common theme where it's like, okay, should I not believe in myself?
Yeah, exactly.
Would I not be intimidated?
It's not like I don't believe in you or I can't step down from what I'm doing.
It's because I know who I am. Yeah.
And it's just like, that's what makes people like Professor X from X-Men, like, important. He's bringing people together with extraordinary gifts. And he's like, yo, no, I think I have some insight on how you can wield your gift. Here, take a look at these resources and see if they help. I'm not saying I have the answers. I'm not saying I know it all because I'm figuring it out on my own.
Yeah.
But I have spent thousands of dollars, lost thousands of dollars trying to figure things out for years, trying to see what works, just so I could tell the people next to me that I'm doing music with, hey, no, not that one. Spend your money here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay, that was all right, that was a good answer. I definitely could relate to that. Definitely. All right, so we're about to get into our game. Our first game is called Rhythm and Groove. I'm gonna give you some words, and you can either like create a beat however you want, be creative, or you could just say what instruments you would use for that word. Okay. All right, so your first word is summer.
Summer. I don't know. Definitely chimes.
Okay.
Flute. Pan flute.
I can hear it. Yep.
Probably some strings. Yeah.
Okay. Good choice. All right. Love.
Bass.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, like that neo soul kind of bass. A Rhodes piano.
As you're saying this, I can literally hear it. I'm like, yep. Yep.
Yeah, bass, Rhodes, and probably some strings again.
Okay. All right. Rest.
A lot of pads and atmospheric stuff, right? Trying to make like create a frequency. Like almost like those tones that, can force sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do pads and atmospheric stuff.
Okay. I love that. I love hearing this. I can literally hear it as you're saying it. I'm like, yes. All right. So our next game is this or that. So I'm going to give you some options and you have to pick one or the other and you got to explain why. So lyrics first or melody first?
Melody first.
Why?
Because I honestly feel it doesn't really matter what you're saying as long as people can hum the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Mind you, I do tell stories and I think it's important to have, but for commercial success, it don't matter what the hell you say. Just as long
more
as people
about
can,
if you could feel it.
As long as people can hum it 100 times and they don't stop humming it. One. One.
Okay.
My formula is melody first.
Okay.
So I'll just mumble a melody until words form.
All right. Perfection or emotion?
I don't think there's such a thing as perfection. I think perfection is something that we should all strive for. Right? Because it gives us something positive to look forward to and to be and to become. Or passion. So I would say, I don't know, it's tough. Nobody's perfect, but we should strive for it. But you should be passionate in your convictions. Yeah, you should be passionate about what you do.
Okay, so you're going to go more with emotion?
Yeah.
Okay. I was very curious to hear your answer with that because I know as like creatives sometimes like we can be very like perfectionist or like, no, it has to look and sound like this. So I was just very curious.
Yeah, that's why it's tough because there is a way to capture emotion perfectly. like with certain breaths or how you phrase certain things, like almost like Michael's hiccups, right? When he records. Those things add emotion. If you take that out, it kind of leaves just a flat vocal with no character.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was a good question.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm curious to know this one. Writing alone or collaborating?
Writing alone.
Okay.
Writing alone. I do like to collaborate though. But yeah, writing alone. I started collaborating. That's how I started learning how to write.
Okay.
And then yeah, I just started writing by myself.
That makes sense. Okay. Performing or writing?
Performing. Yeah, definitely performing.
Okay. Is it because of the emotion?
It's because that's how I've always started. I started performing really, really young. I think I was like moonwalking by like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Then
you an OG.
Yeah.
OG.
Then I studied everybody that Michael studied. So I got into James Brown, Joe Tex, Jackie Wilson. And that's where I get like the mic throws from in my stage show and all that stuff. So it's definitely performing.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Because I know we was talking about MJ prior to this. Like now I got language to your style. It's like you have that stance. Like you know how MJ, like he just like walk in the room and he just got that like I'm not explaining, just that stance. That's what you got. It's like I don't know. You get what I'm saying or not?
Kinda.
You got like that. It's an energy to your style. That's what it is. It's an energy to your style. Okay. All right. Last one. Consulting or engineering?
Consulting or engineering. I say engineering, especially if I really like the record and I have a good like rapport with the artist. I would say that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That concludes our game. Did you like that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
good questions.
Good. All right. So do you have anything coming up or anything that, no, I don't want to say coming up. Anything we should be on the lookout for?
Yeah. So I am still releasing the clips from the Silent Requiem. So that is on the way.
Okay.
So that's exclusively on Apple Music.
Go check that out.
And then I am going to be still pushing the EP, Love What You Choose. It's out now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just getting ready to book more shows for the like spring, summer season.
Okay. Is there anyone you would like to work with that you haven't?
Is there anyone I would like to work with that I haven't? Yes. A few people actually. Young Nostra, I want to work with him. He's a producer and artist from NYC. We run into each other all the time at shows, but we never got a chance to link up. I gotta get one with Javi. He just sent me a record too. He's a dancehall artist from here. But yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of any more right now.
That's okay. Will we be getting more guitar solos from?
Hopefully.
Or video?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Guitar and bass.
Okay. Because we want to hear that love vibe. Got it. Okay. So a question I like to ask everyone before we leave is, what do you want to be remembered for or remember as when we all transition from this earth?
What do I want to be remembered as? That's a good question. How do I want to be remembered? I want my art to be remembered. Everybody has like a story, but if anything I created can last with people, I want that to be remembered. I would like to be remembered for being I like to be remembered for being diligent in the pursuit. Yeah, that's all I remember for. Just my works and just being diligent.
Yeah, you're already on that path too. Like you are a wealth and fountain of knowledge, and you have so much to offer people.
Thank you.
So
I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm growing.
yes, y'all need to book with Prince O because he's gonna bring value in every room he goes. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Of course.